Hi everyone, it's Crystal from crystalscreativespot.blogspot.com and welcome to my 2012 Halloween series. So today I'm going to start off with a card. So this will be card 1 in the Halloween series. So I'm going to be using a stamp set from Inkadinkado, and this is the Ghouls and Goblins stamp set. I'm using Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and I'm stamping it on CC Designs Copic Quality 110 pound weight cardstock. So I'm just cutting it out now just to make it smaller. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm using my Copic markers to color this in. I'm using E15 for this one and the one on the little birdie on the end. And I'm just doing these real simple. I'm not doing any kind of shading or anything like that. I'm just coloring them in. Very simple. So here I'm using C3 on this little bird. I love this stamp set. I thought it was so cute. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is use my Nestability. And I'm going to go ahead and run this through my Big Shot. And I'm going to emboss it and cut it out. And I screwed that up the first time around, so I have to redo the embossing part. And then you're going to see me cutting it out right here. There you go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to use some of my Copic C1 and C00 just to get some shading. This cardstock is a white cardstock, and because it's so white that it just, for my opinion, I just wanted to tone down the whiteness of it, so it was just an easy way of doing it. Just using a gel pen for their eyes here. And I am inking all the edges of my paper with Walnut Stain from Distress Ink. I'm using a craft card base, and all my pattern papers are from We Are Memory Keepers from the Witching Hour collection. So I already went ahead and trimmed down the papers to the correct size. And now I'm just trying to fiddle around with the twine, the baker's twine that I'm going to be using. And you're going to see that coming up here. Well, right now I'm just adhering my card base, my pattern paper together. So with this stupid baker's twine, I was so peed off with this. I just could not get it the way I wanted it to look. I wrapped it around a couple times and wanted to do a bow, and just the one bow just didn't look right. It wasn't thick enough. So then here I'm just wrapping it back around again. Then I take the extra twine I had and I wrapped it together like 4 times so I'd have a very thick bow. So I put the bow on, I get it tied, and I did like the way I have it. And then I just kept fiddling with it, and I screwed it all up. And I retried doing the bow again, and literally, I mean, this took me about like 20 minutes. I was messing around with this stupid bow. So finally, I was so mad here at the end, I just said screw it, and just left the little tie in it, like the little knot, and that was pretty much it. So I went ahead and I adhered the birdies down, and I adhered it to the card base. And then again, I'm just using my Walnut Stain. And on the inside of the card, it's very, very simple. I put 2 strips of the pattern paper that I used on the front of it. And then I'm going to stamp a Happy Halloween sentiment. And again, it is from the Inkadinkado stamp set. So everything was from that one stamp set. And I stamped that one in VersaFine ink. And I figured it was, light enough that you could see the writing in on it. So I went ahead and put some stickles on it. And then what you're not going to see, because my camera must have died and I didn't realize it, right there, is I put some pearls on it. And I just colored those with my E15 marker as well. So there you have it. There's my finished card. Stay tuned. I should be having another card here uploaded in a couple days. Alright everyone, thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing, and have a wonderful day.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my